We are continuing to follow this breaking news out of Snohomish County. A deadly crash investigation is starting to have a big impact on the morning commute right now. I-5 southbound is completely blocked between Smoky Point and Marysville while troopers investigate what happened. We're tracking all of the impacts for you right now. King 5's Angela Cockday is live at the scene near 172nd Street exit in North Marysville. So Angela, you've been out there for hours now. What can you tell us?
Hours, Christine. We've been out here since before 4:30, but a little bit of good news. We just saw the tow trucks that I've been talking about all morning. Remember, this morning I was saying the tow trucks are on scene. So as soon as police clear the way for them to come and get a lot of these cars, the semi, the motorcycle can get out of the way out of I-5, and that's exactly what we just saw. Those tow trucks creeped out of where they were parked all morning long and inched their way into the scene. So the tow trucks are now in the scene. That is a little bit of good news here. But still, this scene is active. As you're looking at your screen right now, you can see all lanes still blocked off. There is still some debris there. Now, we do know that speed played a factor in this accident. In terms of what led up to this crash, we know that the motorcyclist, who is a man, was speeding. He then hit an SUV. The driver of the SUV then pulled slightly over to the right lane, put his lights on, and then a semi-truck was in the middle lane behind both of those cars, sort of saw the lights on but didn't see the motorcyclist, and that's when the semi-truck did hit that motorcyclist, and the motorcyclist did lose his life here early this morning. Take a listen to the trooper that we spoke to this morning. Heed the warnings on driving and not driving with speed.
We need to obey the speed limits because it's a safety thing. Like, we want everybody to get from point A to point B safely. So the ways of doing that is to not drive distracted, to make sure that you're obeying the speed limits, you're driving for the conditions out there, whether it's snow, rain, or what it is, but drive for those conditions, and to make sure that you don't drive impaired.
Again, this is a fatal accident. The motorcyclist did die in this crash earlier this morning. That's why the investigation has taken so long. I talked to a trooper this morning. She had told me when we're doing the interview with her that a lot of this has to do with just finding questions and justice for the victim, for the families of the person who lost their life. That is why it's taking so long. If you're looking at your screen, you can just see 3 of those officers likely have been here for several hours investigating the scene, and the backup is miles long, stretches at least 3.5 miles from where I'm standing right now. I don't know if you saw any of those dot cams earlier, but this stretches for a very long time. I'm going to